Hey there, I'm Sopi and welcome to Sopi's Corner. As a friendly reminder, I am an attorney, but I am not your attorney. This content is for educational purposes only, and I am not providing you with any legal advice. All right, so here's something that might surprise you. I've received over six figures in grants, and I also have over six figures in business loans. But at the end of the day, I would still recommend a loan to most, not all, but most entrepreneurs. And why, you ask? Because grants force you to trade sometimes months of your time for low probability of funding, and that lack of predictability is a risk to your business. Let me back that up with some real world perspective. So, over a 4 year period, I would say I submitted about 175 applications. And those applications were for grants, accelerators, pitch competitions, and my win rate is about 10%, which is okay. But to get there, the opportunity cost was a lot. And that was just my experience. Last month, I attended a major pitch competition where they reported receiving over 25,000 applications and they only awarded 40 winners. That is a win rate of 0.16%. So let me just say that again. Less than 1% of the applicants were awarded. So grant application itself is a time commitment. Embedding your entire business plans on those type of odds is a significant risk. And like I said before, the real challenge with grants is the opportunity cost and the lack of predictability. You spend weeks writing a perfect application, and then you have to wait 3, 6, sometimes even 9 months for a decision. For some people, they are forced to put their business plan on hold, banking on a small chance of winning that free money. And even after you win, the complexities can increase. You often see grants structured in tricky ways. Sometimes it is straight up cash. In the case of a grant tied to an accelerator program, you have to successfully complete the entire program requirements before that grant is paid out. And sometimes it's half cash and half equity, or sometimes it's half cash and half credits for our platform. And sometimes the grant is a full credit to the grant provider's platform. And things like that changes the cost equation completely. So I literally just finished filling out a document request for two of the grants I won earlier this year. And they're asking for things like provide us with a success stories, upload receipts of all the expenses that you use the money on, and provide us a detailed plan for the next growth phase of your business. Now that's time you're spending on paperwork instead of growing your business. Meanwhile, loans aren't the enemy everyone makes them out to be. A well managed loan is a tool. It gives you an answer yes or no much faster. It helps build your business credit. It establishes your lender relationships. And it gives you flexible capital now, allowing you to execute on your plan on your timeline. So let me show you what this looks like in practice. I've judged pitch competitions where founders bet everything on winning a grant. And some of them have even watched their businesses stall when they didn't get it. That's a massive risk and a huge waste of momentum. But on the flip side, I've seen businesses thrive with a modest SBA backed loan. Why? Because it provides them with immediate capital, a predictable payment schedule, and full operational control. You know exactly what you're paying and when, which is critical for cash flow and scaling. The reality, grants can be incredible. I love grants, but that's when they fit your specific timeline and requirements. But the application process is sometimes a drain on your most valuable resource, your time. Yes, loan carries interest, but they give you the predictability and control you need to actually grow the business. So here's your final takeaway. Before applying for anything, map out your actual cash flow needs and timeline. You must be able to sustain your business and execute on your plan with or without the grant money. Don't get caught up in the hype of free money, because remember, it is you and thousands of other people applying for that same grant. Ask yourself, what's the best financial tool for your business right now? Subscribe for more Straight Talk. And next week, we're breaking down the SBA, the Small Business Administration. We're breaking down what they really do, what they don't do, and how to successfully work with them. This is Sopi's Corner, where we get real about entrepreneurship. And remember, entrepreneurship is bigger than the dream.